we can get started, and I think we can, start. And with, I want to ask y'all, is it okay to record this video?
Maybe you should give them another 3 minutes. So
Another 3 minutes? Okay.
So that we see people who are.
All right, hello everyone. Thank you for coming today. Welcome to JS Sidhu School of Business and Leadership. My name is Dr. Jun Lee. I'm an assistant professor of sports management, and I'm also serving as a department chair of marketing, sports management, and hospital leadership. And I'm here with Dr. Hughes and Dr. Adekola. Dr. Hughes, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Ruth Hughes. I'm chair of the other department in the Sidhu School of Business and Leadership, Finance, Accounting, and Management, and I am an associate professor of business law.
And our Dr. Dean Adekola will give us opening remark with his introduction.
Well, welcome every one of you. So I guess I'll be doing a little bit more of introduction when we start with the agenda of the program.
Okay, so start up. We are going to start with Dr. Adekola's opening remark, and Dr. Hughes will give us experience of first-year student, and I will be discussing second and third and fourth-year experience, and we'll also discuss some of the experiential learning opportunities for our students. All right, let's get started with Dr. Abel Adekola.
Well, Reagan, Carrie, Andrea, and Jaden, welcome. To the JS Sidhu School of Business and Leadership. I'm Dean Adekola, the dean of the school, and as the name of the school depicts, business and leadership. Our goal is to transform, our student, not to be only business educated, but also to make them leaders by the time they get out of the door of our business school at Wilkes University. This is a great school, and unfortunately, we would have loved to have you on campus as we usually do every open session, but obviously that is not happening because of the coronavirus, COVID-19 that we're all experiencing. Notwithstanding, we're still making it happen, to have an open, virtual open house. This is a great school. We are very unique, not only in the program that each one of you will be, looking at this morning, but my hope is that, this open house will encourage you, to come to the university, to come to the business school. There's so much to offer in our business school, and you're going to be hearing, many of those reasons why we are very, very unique. There's a damn many dozen of business school across the country, but there's something so fundamentally unique about the JS Sidhu School of Business, and you're going to hear during the presentation. You're going to hear about personal and professional development. You're going to hear about integrated management experience. Some of our flagship and, our program that set us apart, from other business schools. Not only that, we're going to teach you, how to learn marketing, finance, accounting, and all of those. But we're going to also transform you into a workable business leaders when you graduate from our school. So I welcome you, and I hope you're going to join us fully and become a Cornell alum. If you see behind me, you see the sign of the Cornell. Wherever we are always a bleeding, Cornell. So we are so proud of our university, and we are significantly proud of our business school. So I welcome, every one of you, and I hope I'll be able to see you, Reagan, Carrie, Andre, and Jaden physically on campus, very soon when you matriculate and become, our student. So welcome, and I'll turn it over to Dr. Lee.
Thank you very much, Dr. Adekola. All right, let's get started then. Dr. Hughes will explain first the student's experience here.
Yes. So as Dr. Atacola mentioned, we do indeed have some unique programs and very exciting programs. So as you'll see on this graphic, year one, your first year in the business school, you will take one business class, but it's a very, very important class, Integrated Management Experience. And this is your introduction to business. And a lot of you might be saying, well, that's not so unique. What's unique about this class is the experience. So you will learn all of the functional areas of business. You'll be introduced to them. You will work in teams to develop a business plan. And you see there's some teams that are presenting their business plans at the end of the semester. The unique part about this is you will be given money if your business plan is accepted to launch your business in the second semester. So the second half of the course in the second semester of your freshman year is geared around operating a real business. You will make sales. You will be accountable for the sales. You will have to track your inventory. It is an incredible learning experience about teamwork, about business, all of the aspects of business. And we believe very firmly that you learn best by doing and by experiencing. And so we really make sure that you have that experience in your first year. All first year students are placed in this class. It's a variety of majors. So the teams you see there are made up of different majors from throughout the business school, all of whom participate in this class.
All right, in the second year, students will focus more on their major or minor courses. So we offer a variety of majors and minors, as you can see from here. All of our majors have minors, and we have 5 additional minors to help our students prepare for their future careers. All of our majors and minor programs balance their major specific courses and business core curriculum. All business students are required to complete our accounting, finance, marketing, and management courses. Therefore, our students can develop not only their hard skills, but also soft skills that they can be well prepared for their future careers. If you have any question about specific majors, we're gonna answer any questions you may have in the end of this presentation. Next, our juniors and seniors spend more time on implementing their knowledge for their careers. They will take our business strategy course, BA 461, where students can test their collective knowledge that they gain from taking courses here at Wilkes University, specifically JS Sidhu School of Business. Also, students will complete at least one internship at various companies around us. In addition to this tremendous experience, we also offer and provide our undergrad students with research opportunities. Students can work with their faculty members to explore further their knowledge and conduct research for presentation and publication, which definitely broaden their perspectives as well. As you can see from this picture, Dr. Atacola is listening one of our students' presentation, and Dr. Hughes also with students who's attending national level conferences in the United States. We believe this can be tremendous experience for our undergrad students, and it will help them in the long run. Not only that, but also we have so many other experiential learning opportunities. We have our own international trip and experience. Every year we go to some European countries and learn more about businesses and organizations there. Before the COVID-19, our faculty members and students went to England, Ireland, and Wales, and they had a good time there. But unfortunately, we are not able to do the same thing this year. But when we finally go back to normal and can enjoy traveling without any issues and concerns, then we'll continue to offer this tremendous experience, international trip experience to our students. One of our strengths, along with IME and PPD, is faculty advising. Our students work closely with their advisors when it comes to their coursework, career planning, They meet with their advisors frequently throughout the semester. Especially in this semester, we have a lot of conference Zoom meetings with our advisees. Also, our advisors will assist with the decision-making process from freshman year and to graduation and beyond. So all of our faculties are really interested in helping our graduates and writing a recommendation letter for them and finding a potential careers, and we are absolutely helping them in various ways. Next, along with IME, like I said, and Dr. Adekola also mentioned, personal professional development is one of our iconic programs. And Dr. Hughes will give us a little bit more about this program.
Myself, there we go. I am unmuted. When you talk to employers and you talk to business leaders and find out what they're looking for from graduates, from potential employees, you will hear a lot about soft skills, leadership, the things we've been talking about. So as we looked at our curriculum years ago, we made a determination that we needed to have in our curriculum a course that would, and sort of a series of courses throughout the progress of undergraduate career that would help students really develop their own soft skills. So we're not, I would look at it more as self-development. So in year one, as you're starting these businesses, first year students are also going through PPD 101, where they're learning things like conflict management skills. They're learning how to assess their own learning styles and to leverage those for more success in learning. So there's a lot that goes on there. Second year, we start to focus more on career exploration, looking at majors, making sure, now students have declared majors, but this is taking a deeper dive into, well, what do you really want to do with that? What makes sense for you? It continues in year 3 and year 4 with that professional development, developing not only a resume, but also an e-portfolio. It's a very professional, with professional headshots, e-portfolio that you can share with employers. And then finally in year 4 with PPD 401, actually networking with potential employers, learning how to interview, how to network. The result has been phenomenal. We have shown that 100% of our graduates are getting job offers in their senior year, for example. Really high placement rates. It's been very, very exciting. I am also excited, though, by looking at the percentage. Most of our students are involved in some sort of community service. They recognize that. So the program has had really exciting outcomes and gets great accolades from the graduates. So let's see if the next slide. Yeah, so one final piece of the puzzle, if you will. We have talked about the curriculum, we've talked about the advising and all of the experiences. At Wilkes, we have, Dr. Adekola had talked about the uniqueness of our programs. And this is one other aspect of that uniqueness. We have 4 different centers that are associated with the business school. Each one of them has a different focus and offers experience opportunities for our students. If you are interested in sort of policy and policy development, the Institute for Public Policy is sort of a think tank, if you will, and there are opportunities for research there for our students. Family Business Alliance is a membership organization. Many of their lectures are open to our students. The Alan P. Kirby Center for Free Enterprise and Entrepreneurship is very student focused. And currently there are at any given time, there are between 5 and 8 students that work at that center as Kirby scholars, working with either other students or faculty businesses. And then finally, we are the host for one of the small business development centers in Pennsylvania. This is an outreach to the community that provides professional consulting services free of charge to small businesses. And often our undergraduate students are involved as interns, our graduate students are working as consultants in that center. So this offers another layer of experiences and the ability to interact with the regional business community.
Thank you, Dr. Hughes. That's awesome. We have shared a lot of information today, but we believe that there are more stories we need to share. If you want to learn more about our business school and each program we have, I would like to ask you all to visit our website where you can find more information about all of our programs and curriculum. I'm sure most of you are on social media now. It's big, so I'm sure it's one of the biggest ways and effective ways to communicate with each other. So we have our Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. So we've got you back. So we are very active on our social media accounts, and we have more and many stories of our students, faculty, and staff so that we can be updated and you can be updated with the latest exciting developments we are making here in the JS Sidhu School of Business and Leadership. So please follow us at JS Sidhu School. It's easy. You can just look it up, and at JS Sidhu School, you will be able to find our account. So I think it's time to listen from our participants. And do you have any questions so that we can answer any questions you may have? You can use your microphone or you can use chatting room that we have so that I can moderate your question.
What percent of your students go to graduate school?
Would you? And I think I can.
Yeah,
I can
that's
answer
good.
that. It varies. Is this from Reagan? Yeah, it varies. I've seen anywhere between the statistic, anywhere between like 10 and 15% go to graduate school, most right out of the undergraduate. Eventually, it's a larger percentage. But in business, most of our students go directly into employment, at least at first. But we do have a group of, as I said, between 10 and 15% that will go into the into MBA programs or other graduate programs. This year, I'm hearing a little bit more interest in graduate school because of COVID and the uncertainty in the employment market. But I don't have a percentage on that. So that's based on a historic percentage.
And we also offer 4+1 MBA programs. So undergrad students can start MBA program while they are completing their undergrad program. So that also makes us and make our students to pursue their graduate program a little more. Thank you, Dr. Hughes. And there's another question.
In the chat, yeah.
Yeah, is there anything that makes your business program unique from other institutions? I believe Dr. Hughes, you want to
I can start it, and then I would invite Dr. Lee and Dr. Atacola to chime in. In my view, the uniqueness is sort of twofold. First of all, it's embedding experience throughout the curriculum. We've done a lot of that. As Dr. Atacola mentioned, with IME, PPD, the internship requirement, undergraduate research opportunities. And that's something that I would turn over to Dr. Lee to talk about even more. Those are fairly unique. And the other thing I would mention that our students give us feedback on is the mentorship. And that's another, I think, aspect of our program. The faculty take that role very seriously of mentoring students. And while PPD and our curriculum have a lot to do with our high placement rates and all of that, it is also important to note that the faculty are very much mentors and advocates for our students. And that's another aspect that you might not find at other schools. So Dr. Lee, Dr. Atacola, I don't know if you want to chime in.
Well, and basically, that is what my colleagues have really alluded to. The most important part for me is the mentorship. Been to many other schools, some students are known by numbers, but at Wilkes, all the faculty members, they know you by your name. They're very close to you. They work with you right from the beginning. If you have any issue, you are free to communicate with them. Then the two program that is very, very unique is what we keep hammering on. And many people have talked to us about it, how unique those two programs are. The personal and professional development and the integrated management experience is not common in every business school. And the one other area that is so unique because we are so small school to have those 4 centers that Dr. Hugh, explained to you guys is not common. Even if you go across, go to Scranton, University of Scranton, they can't boast of those 4 centers, surrounding the business school. But we are so fortunate to have those 4 centers. The public policy economic development that deals with almost 13 different, towns and cities. You have the small business development, center, which is more of a state run. Then you have the Family Business Alliance, which is more of family businesses that get together and make Work University their home of think tank. So you have all of those, then the Kirby Center of the Free Enterprise, which is a family that decided that they wanted to, partner with Works University. So you have all these 4 centers, surrounding a business school like ours. That is very unique. And you have to see those 4 centers as laboratory. You are learning something in the classroom, and those 4 centers are the hands-on. So you have a minds-on, hands-on approach to business education. So those are the things that make us very, very unique.
Thank you. Along with those 4 centers and mentoring and relationship between faculty and students and PPD and IME, that it's very unique experience that we offer in the Sidhu School of Business. But at the same time, I think research opportunities is also very unique. Thanks to mentoring grants, and students can travel to another state funded by university, and they can conduct their research and present with the grant that they receive from school. I think that is also very unique opportunity for undergrad students. There's another question actually. Can you double major in marketing and sports management? What type of internships are available for either of these two majors? I think I can answer this question. Yes, absolutely. I have a lot of students that double major in marketing and sports management, marketing and hospital leadership, marketing and accounting, management, and you guys can definitely pursue 2 different majors, even 3 different majors, because we share business core curriculum together, but you will need to be able to take more courses compared to others in order to finish it on time. But it is actually doable. When it comes to internships, we have different opportunities for different majors. And I'm a sports management professor, so I can talk a little bit about sports management internship opportunities. We have 2 minor league teams around this campus. One is Wilkes-Barre Penguins, Scranton Penguins. The other one is Ray Riders, AAA affiliate New York Yankees team, which frequently offer our students internship opportunities. So many of our students do internships during the summer and during the semesters. And also I have some students who did internship in some professional teams in the United States. Like one of our students I can highlight, he just completed postgraduate internship at Washington football team. They just changing names, so I just try to mention. Yes. In marketing, we have a lot of marketing communities in the northeastern Pennsylvania. As you can see, there are numerous marketing companies and newly started businesses there. They also offer and work very well with our marketing program. And I'm sure there are so many opportunities we can explore. So I believe that we are expanding the number of internship opportunities. Okay, there's another question. I hope I answered your question though. Okay. Can you describe the finance curriculum within the business major? I think Dr. Hughes can answer this question.
I am happy to, yes. So we actually have two finance majors. We have a Bachelor of Science in Corporate Finance and a Bachelor of Science in Financial Investments. So any student interested in finance would choose one of those majors. There is some overlapping in the curriculum. Of course, everyone has to take Introduction to Finance. Both of the majors do require calculus for the math because of the subsequent courses. And really the curriculum depends on which track you take. The corporate finance has looking at different financial aspects, managerial finance, long-term financial planning, but it would also include a fair number of accounting courses. So we do have quite a few students that might double major in accounting and corporate finance, just because it's something that would make sense. And corporate finance would prepare you for something like a CFO position, something internal, more internal in a business, maybe in a bank. Financial investments, on the other hand, is more for the securities industry or related industries. And it would include, in addition to Introduction to Finance, Managerial Finance, and Long-Term Financial Planning, things like the investment and portfolio management. It includes personal finance, because the assumption is that you would need to be trained in dealing with clients. So things like that. The other thing I will mention is we do have a finance trading lab. We have a relationship with Barron's. If you are interested in finance, I would be happy to set you up with meeting with one of our finance professors. Maybe we can do in this age of virtual tours, do a virtual tour of our finance lab. But that's in essence our curriculum. Hopefully that answered the question.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Hughes. And do you have any other questions or comments?
You guys are asking very, very important
Excellent questions.
Very good
That's
question.
right. Well, one thing I wanted to point out is when it comes to uniqueness of our business school, all of our faculty members and administrators and staff love our institution and love our students. That's why we are so committed to our students. I think that is the most important thing. When I was in bigger, larger institution, I don't want to take that as an example, but their major goal is to, doing more research and spending more time doing research. That was it. But here at Woods, we love to learn more about our students. We love to spend more time with our students. I think that is the most important factor here in the Sidhu School of Business. So we are in the business in helping you in succeeding your career. That's what I hope to share from this presentation.
And with that being said, I hope we have a slide of some of the companies that hire our students. Just to let you know that, when our students graduate, they work for major corporations, small, medium, or large company, and that kind of show, the type of education they are getting from Wilkes University, which is comparable to larger university with, a lot of research, notwithstanding, as Dr. Lee has indicated, we take interest in our students to understand what their, academic and professional interests are. And we are able to, mentor them, towards those goals, which is very, very, quite unique and quite different. As I said earlier, that we know you by your name, not by the number, of your ID number, so, and you are so free. And some of our faculty members, they still get calls from many students they've taught many, many years, asking for advice. There was one alum that I remember reaching out to one of our finance faculty member, asking about some question on, that this individual was facing on, at his job. And the faculty member was quickly able to, respond with some answers that was applicable to that individual. And it was just so enriching, to experience that, with the faculty. And when we talk about faculty, you will notice that they all come from all different places, from Texas, from California, from Florida, from Wisconsin, you name it. They are all here, so we make sure we hire the best, faculty member that can meet our needs relative to the business education that, we are teaching at the Sidhu School.
All right, thank you very much for your time. I think if you have any other questions, please send us email. Dr. Hughes' email address is right there, and my name is also there. We are definitely listening to our, interested individuals, their questions as well. So thank you very much for your time, Dr. Adekola, Dr. Hughes, and everyone who participated. And
Cheryl, we
Thank
didn't
you.
get to talk to
thank
you
you very
about,
much.
All
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Good luck to you, and looking forward to seeing you guys.
Absolutely.
Bye-bye.